Hello everyone, this is Fenrir Slycon, here to continue our hardest run. We had just passed Soul 300, or we're on that right now. There are two objectives we're trying to go for. The first is we would like to steal some colonists from our rivals. So we need to get this university working. I'm going to actually train officers, as we won't naturally produce them. The other thing is we want electronics. With that said too, it would also help to have an additional, I think, like drone hub close to our mole. Why is the mole not warming the ground around it? I thought it was supposed to heat everything, but it seems to be working a little bit funny. There we go. I think just because it's turning on and off. What's funny is if it's off, it has the cold ground power consumption before it heats itself up. I didn't know that. Well, the cold wave's over, so we'll turn that off. And we can actually open this dome. Our people can now work. Whoops, we'll open the 2 morning shifts. I don't think we need a third one, as we don't actually have enough people to really work it. And once we get those trained, we should be good on increasing our population by stealing it from our rivals. I would also want to get a few more trading pads, and I think I want to put them close to the mole if I can. I think I get rid of these dumping grounds, put one here, or maybe even here. I kind of want to leave the space in front of the domes open. Do that. We'll accept that trade. And I could smooth this ground out.
Funding received.
I generally like leaving as much natural ground, although this hill doesn't look very cool, so maybe we will flatten it out. But I like these kind of caverns and cracks and stuff. Alright, so our rocket has made it to Earth. And let's grab a few electronics launch. We do really want to save up to get another rocket if we can afford it. And we'll see if this once this rocket gets to we won't have enough time, so we'll go do a few more runs with our rocket. Maybe once it comes back we will have enough officers. It's going to take a little bit.
Anomaly analyzed.
We'll go check underneath. We had an anomaly. Nothing happened. We can send a rover. We'll do that. Oh, we lost it. Normally it just teleports, so it's not a big deal. Let's see if you can't make it to this one. Are you stuck? Can we clear a path? This light is blocking us, so we will destroy it. And if we can try and put another light down. Alright, get over here. No, you guys are still stuck. You're like stuck.
Complete.
Okay, let's maybe slow things down and get to the surface. We had another cave in. Is our rocket here? No. Okay. And with this trade hub, we're going to do metals. Nope. Metals for polymers. Did that backwards. And we'll just keep stocking up. We have over 1,000 metals. Concrete is another one we could get going to. I don't really see a reason why not. Let's turn this into a trade hub. Metals for concrete. We'll throw maybe one down somewhere. It's going to leave this room for a dome, but until then. And now we can just trade with our rivals.
Resources are low.
For most of their supplies. We can actually see if they'll give us electronics. Oftentimes they don't, but we can always test it out. Alright, let's see if we can't actually fix the what is going on down here. Are you just stuck? Kind of. The drones can make it through. can you move out of the way? Apparently I can go that way. Okay. That should fix everything, I hope. I did not know the light pods could get destroyed by cave-ins. That's kind of interesting. They still work to reveal the map, it looks like. They just don't produce the little bit of light around them. That's odd. Hopefully the drones will keep working.
Resources are low.
Alright, we have our rocket. I'm gonna make sure to check every time for the officers, because once we have the 8, we can actually go and do covert ops to steal some colonists. I think it's 8. But once we get more, we'll double check it. I'm surprised they didn't tell me.
Meteor incoming.
Oh no. We lost some drones. Wind turbine. Oh, rebuild that. Yeah, we're having trouble moving the waste rock away from the mole hole.
Electrostatic dust storm approaching.
Are we concerned about the dust storm? Not particularly. We should get a few more of the storage.
Resources are low.
I know. The other thing we want is to actually build the electronics factory. Because once we get that working too, we should be pretty good on basically all of the advanced supplies. And we could even get that going and just do one shift. I think I like that. Let's actually get the electronics factory. I think we have one. Do we have to
Meteor
build this?
incoming.
We do. I thought we bought a prefab for it. So we don't have the electronics to build the electronics factory. That is our current dilemma. So once we have this rocket refueled, we'll prioritize the rocket, send you out. In fact, I wish you could set a default for your rivals, because I really want them to work on the mole hole and doing our rival rockets kind of as a default. And for the future, we'll put a little bit of life support storage over by this dome. I think kind of like a good practice is to give each dome at least one storage, so you know you're keeping up with the storage each time. And worst case scenario, if like this passageway gets destroyed, we it still has its own. So we just completed one of the breakthroughs that was event-based, cure for cancer. So we've successfully cured cancer for humanity, and we have plus 10 morale for the next 5 days. I would say morale's a weird one, where it really only matters to keep it up above a certain point, so you don't get renegades.
Resources are low.
But we're guaranteed to get renegades anyways, so it's and generally you have high morale if you have happy people, which we currently do. There's a little bit of sanity loss, mostly from the disaster. But as long as your medical building is not full, they'll fix that up if it gets too low. Alright. Can you sneak into that anomaly? We'll move you over too. Clear these out. I really wish there's like a select button. Just select all of these, please.
Resources are low.
I know, electronics. If we can get that up, so we can
Funding
actually
received.
build a electronics factory. In fact, no, I can't afford it. I can afford a small one. It's only as much as a asteroid rocket. 1.5 billion. Okay, if I bring that to Mars and have the electronics factory queued up, we should actually have enough. And that will be one less problem. Because we are bringing 20, we'll need 15 for that. The dust storm is almost over. And our population is slowly increasing. We don't really have enough residence slots in here, so we should start thinking of upgrading some of these. Oh, this one actually has plenty, so sure. I'm just going to keep getting as much metals pretty much out of our colony as I can, because we're going to just keep hitting up the maximum in our deposits. We are researching scrubbers and then the advanced storage. I guess if I'm going to do that, there's no reason not to just throw a few more of the free ones down until we can. What do we need maintenance for electronics, please. We need you to come as soon as possible. Once we solve our electronics problem, we should be good. We have one more anomaly. We can teleport it again. Although it looks like I moved it. So it didn't actually teleport. Weird. Where are we trying? Are we going the right way? Yes, maybe. I can't actually figure out how to get to the southern part of this map. And I think we've gone all of the anomalies. Nope. We have one over here. And one over here. I think these are mostly from previous events that spawn them for rare metal deposits. So they're not anything major. Keep trading out all of our metals for the things we actually care about. Our drone hub actually got lost its maintenance, so let's bring one of the transports over. It looks like one of the drones fixed it on its own, and if we can actually get to this electronics factory, we should be pretty fine. Oh, and we have officers now too. Let's go and steal some people. Who do we not like? Everyone likes us quite a bit. Wow, none of these people have, none of these colonies are very large. They have a lot of buildings. I think we'll do the International Mars mission. Recruit colonists, get as many as possible. We can actually train them. How many? 6. So we should have 6. We trained 11, and we'll put this back to auto. We pretty much want engineers, truth be told. So as long as our officers hasn't like passed away, excellent. Let's get the upgrades for this electronics, and let's close one of
Resources are low.
things for our university. I'm actually going to have them work a little bit tougher too. Keep accepting trades. Really, we also need drones pretty badly too. So we could actually steal the drones now too from our rivals. That might be worth it, as we're hurting on electronics to build them, and they're super expensive from Earth. So we might go and take what we need from the other colonies. So we are hurting a bit on electronics still, but how much does it say we're using? Maintenance only says 0.3 and we're producing almost 2. So we should start catching up. And once we actually have a bunch built up to, then our next thing we can do is rare metals. Build the Wonder. Wow, these deposits ended up overlapping. I don't know if I've ever seen that before. Is this actually a way we could potentially go? That's in the northern part of the map. I'm trying to get to the southern part of the map, where I actually know there's space. The drones are being a little bit messed up. Yeah, I don't know if that's actually a way to get down. I think this is the way I always try, the one that like fakes me out. Ooh, 2 planetaries.
Resources are low.
Let's take a look at them. Explore for new technologies, we don't need that. We could actually start doing engineerings. I think the drones is the other one. Yeah. We pretty much have the entire tech tree. If we don't, there's nope. We have 1 technology it would reveal. Not bad, not bad. All of our officers are now working at electronics factory. And it looks like we solved that problem. Put you as high priority. We should have plenty of fuel. It's our drones we really need. And we should come pretty close to triggering the mystery. I don't think it'll be this one. Nice. So we got 19 people. Ah, this Moxie. So I believe this is a continuation of another one where we had our Moxie causing problems. So we can have our Moxie require 10 maintenance, and they will all need to do it maintenance. Oh, so the Moxies increased by 10 metals, and then we would have to do maintenance on all of them, or we can make it so all maintenance need 2 metals permanently. We'll pay the 10 flat. Both of these don't really matter, truth be told, because we were producing so much metals. I'm thinking more the underground. That's the only place we would really care, because we would have to ship the metals down there. Yeah, we do need electronics, and we're going to need electronics too for the scrubbers. And my first scrubbers I'll end up getting on anything that does require electronic maintenance, so it kind of ends up paying for itself, and you can kind of double up. Excellent. So we have a ton more people. In fact,
Meteor shower incoming.
do we need to open more workspaces up? We could. I think we'll open up a second shift in our electronics factory. Renegades stealing things, and we'll send you back to Earth. None of those planetaries were particularly interesting. In fact, we're getting now more engineers and whatnot, which is excellent. We'll kind of snowball this production. Yep, we're slowly making progress on the electronics. And we should now get a ton. I think our drones are actually going to struggle to keep up, potentially. Now they look to be doing fine. I think if I can't actually figure out how to get, I know this passageway like is not it. I've been there too many times. I think we just bring you over and set up to get this ancient artifact going, with the idea that we can, once we have that running, we can just like select everything. I'll probably do that between like streams, just select everything, all the like cave-ins, let it work. Put like 1 million like of the waste rock deposits, or storage down, I should say. Yep, we're just going to keep selecting all the trade, and we still have homeless. Oh, you know why we have homeless people? We have the age groups. We're gonna deprioritize that. In fact, I think in this dome, how we're gonna do it is we're just gonna say don't have children and seniors, so they kind of move out. This is our nice dome for young couples. There we go. Now we don't have those homeless people. And we have quite a bit. Where are the, okay, so they're not working all of these service buildings, mostly because I have them on low. I'll bump them up. We definitely have enough people to make it worth it to, for them actually to work this. They're probably, no, they're still very comfortable. Oh, here. They're probably just using the other service buildings in the other domes. But our population is definitely going up, and we should actually, for here to open up the third shift. And I think I'll leave here. We're kind of averaging. We'll probably keep doing that, like about 20 souls a video. And my videos are about 20 minutes too, so we're doing almost a soul a minute with the increased speed. And I think actually probably in the end of the next episode, we're gonna save up for that rocket, we should have the population to actually trigger the mystery. For that, we're gonna need some research. We're gonna want plenty of electronics, which are already well on our way to producing. And without further ado, this is Frenus Lycon signing off.